Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of requests for Warlord guide videos, and up until now my reasoning for not making one was I find the fight happens a little too fast for live commentary. Today I'll be doing a post-commentary guide on Warlord, both in normal and high roller. Hope you guys enjoy. The fight begins with Warlord going invulnerable and summoning 8 royal guards. These guards walk towards you and attempt to stab you with their knives. The guards go for body shots with their right hand. The longsword is the best weapon for clearing guards, as once you get the parry down, you can clear multiple guards with one riposte. If you are spacing the guard correctly, you will place the tip of your blade near the guard's right knee. This will place the final 20% of the blade in the path of the guard's stab. During the fight, Warlord will be using 3 abilities on rotation from the center of the room. The first ability he will use is the Realm of Domination, commonly known as the Pizza Slice, originating from his feet towards the player. Standing in this zone will give a debuff that at 5 stacks will encase the player in a bone prison that will need to be broken with damage before the player can escape. Warlord's second ability will cause him to point at a player with his sword. A random guard will then teleport and place itself so it is directly on the other side of the player from Warlord and attack with its dagger. After his second ability comes the most dangerous of the 3 abilities. The third ability will cause Warlord to command all of his guards to throw knives at the heads of the player. This attack does massive damage, and the player will need to immediately get away from the guards and strafe at a 90-degree angle to avoid the knife throw. Once this ability rotation finishes, Warlord will perform the exact same 3 abilities one more time before the fight changes phases. Pizza Slice first. Here I get trapped in the bone prison, but I'm able to DPS my way out of it. And because I've killed the guards, they can no longer teleport behind me or throw knives, so we skip right into the 1v1 phase. If you fail to kill all the guards by the end of his second ability rotation, he will absorb all remaining guards, causing them to explode, possibly one-shotting the player if they are still within melee range. Every mob that the Warlord absorbs increases his attack speed, his movement speed, his damage, and his PDR and MDR. Immediately recognizing the Warlord's attack based on his windup is the most important factor in the 1v1 phase. I will attempt to help show the attacks and their parries here. This windup shows me that he is about to do his horizontal right to left attack. He will do a 180, attacking from my right to my left. To parry this, you simply need to crouch, look up, and to the right slightly while moving to the left. I failed to get the parry because my angle is not perfect. The weapon passes through my sword's dead zone. I look back at Warlord and immediately recognize that he is comboing into his left-sided uppercut. This attack can be parried by crouching, stepping to the right, and looking up and left. Once again, we see Warlord winding up for his horizontal right to left attack. I fail to parry it once again because I'm not looking far enough to the right. Okay. When Warlord raises his sword in front of himself like this, he is about to do a diagonal left to right, high to low slash. This can be parried by stepping to the right without crouching, looking far left, and putting the longsword in the sword swing path. Mid-riposte, I notice that Warlord is comboing into his spinning left side overhead slash. You can dodge this by crouching and stepping right, and you can parry it by looking up and far left, putting the tip of your sword in the path of the swing. I notice that he is doing a third attack in his combo chain, the spinning left-sided uppercut. This attack can be dodged like the other one, crouching and moving to the right. I got greedy here and tried to stab him because I didn't think he was going to continue his combo. You can parry it the same way as the left-sided overhead slash. Can you stop? For the fourth attack in his combo chain, I recognize Warlord is backing up to throw his fan of knives. These fly at head level and will hit you unless you get away from Warlord and crouch and look down. I am not far enough away, so a single knife clips my character model. This knife throw ends most players' runs. However, it only happens after Warlord performs an uppercut, either right or left side. The spinning, or they hit me with that. The only attack we haven't seen yet from Warlord is his spinning right-sided uppercut. It looks similar to the horizontal right-sided spin, but his sword is lower and his head is looking down. This attack is much more consistent to parry than the horizontal spin. You crouch while stepping to the left and look up and slightly right. I am mid-riposte, so I cannot parry in time. Because this is an uppercut attack, he is once again very likely to throw knives after this. Once enough time passes during the 1v1 phase, Warlord will shield himself while returning to the center and resummon all of his guards. The fight from now on is the same as it was in phase 1. Alright, you going? Alright, get out of here. Suck it, Warlord. To summarize his moves, we have his spinning right-sided horizontal slash, his left-sided uppercut, his left-sided diagonal high to low slash, his left-sided spinning overhead slash, and his spinning right-sided uppercut. And his two uppercuts can be followed by the backstep fan of throwing knives. Recognizing these attacks early and responding to them will result in a fast and easy Warlord solo. The next part of this video guide will be focused on the changes to Warlord and High Roller and how to deal with them. The most obvious change from normal Warlord to High Roller Warlord is the first ability Warlord performs when you enter the room is a room-wide insta-kill AoE attack. This attack takes a few seconds to charge, and the only way to survive is to either not be in the room or to be standing in the circle that spawns somewhere in the room. Whack. Whack, wild. Wild and whack. Alright. Oh, hello. The High Roller ad phase of Warlord is exactly the same as it is in normals. The mobs are exactly the same, they have the same HP and the same damage. He does the three abilities as described earlier, in order, twice in a row. Put it here. Thank you. Wait, why'd you put it there? Why'd you put it there, brother? Excuse me. The next change from normal to High Roller is that during the 1v1 phase, Warlord summons 3 crystals that slowly rotate around the room. These crystals have lasers that lead from their position back to the center of the room that deal massive damage to anyone who walks into them. You can destroy the crystals, however they do not take headshot damage and have pretty high HP. I recommend destroying at least 1 crystal to make the next phases easier in case the next explosion causes the safe spot circle to be on the other side of a laser. The last and possibly the most difficult change from normal to High Roller Warlord is the addition of the exploding circles that spawn under your feet every time you block Warlord's attack. These circles explode after approximately 1 second and do massive damage if you do not move out of them. Killing the ads in the previous phase is also extremely important, as from personal experience I have noticed the more guards he absorbs, the bigger the circle will be until it's impossible to move out of the circle in time. With these 3 additions in mind and all the tips given previously in the video, a High Roller Warlord solo is within your grasp as long as you don't throw as hard as I tried to later in this boss run. You think? Oh shit. He's going for another one, I didn't see that. You done? One more? Guys, I forgot to crouch. I forgot to crouch. Guys, I forgot to crouch. I'm so stupid. Guys, I forgot the crouch. I literally forgot the crouch. Can you forgive me? Ow. Quite rude. Please don't do the thing. There you go. I didn't want to get hit by a laser. Guys, I forgot to crouch against Warlord. I'm such a dingus. Alright, let's go. Okay. I'm actually throwing. Let's go. Aren't you dead yet? There you go. Brother. Guys, I think my brain was AFK on that one. Holy shit. I think my brain was a little AFK, you know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed the guide, everyone. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. I believe with enough practice, everyone can tackle Warlord eventually. This is my first guide in this style. There are other guides that you all like and done in this way. Please let me know. Thank you everyone so much, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.